Hey, my name is Gaille. I'm Looke Studio expert and the founder of Gaille Reports. Recently, I had a project with a new add-on for me. It is Windsor.ai. And today I would like to work with this and observe this add-on together. The benefit of this add-on, I have connectors that I needed for this project. So I have actually quite a lot of different data sources. Now, we are talking about add-ons for Google Sheets. So we pull data from different systems to Google Sheets. And the basic plan here, it's only $19, so it's really cheap. Standard plan, it's already like regular price. But I think for many cases, basic plan is enough. So let's see what do we have here. I did login. No, I didn't. Okay. Hopefully I did login, but I'm not sure. This is the first screen that you will see when you start to work with this connector. I'm not sure that I still should have login and register, but let's see. It's already something that I don't understand. I connected, for example, Google Search Console, or we can try to work with Google Analytics just for fun. I have video with another connector for Google Analytics, but let's check this one. Okay. Now I have this information. I don't have login and password. So I have hello, my name. I didn't add my name, so it's random. And profile update. And they have 30 days free trial that already started. Okay, I connected Google Analytics 4, and I have several accounts. For example, I have my account, client name. Why? Oh my God. Let's try. This email is already associated. Close. Can I? Maybe I can work without this. Multi-touch attribution. No, I don't need this. I'm not sure that I can do anything. Next data preview. No, I can. Thanks, Git. On data preview, I have CSV link to the dashboard creating here, or JSON link. I have data, some preview of my data here. I can set up it on the right panel, but I don't want to do it right now because I want to pull data to Google Sheets. For that, I did this stuff. I already had this document that I used for the video. Here, extensions are done, get undone. WinStore, and I add yep, it's here. I install undone. When I install it, I have to provide Google access to my credentials. Next, done. When I edit add-on to my account, I have it here. You can see add data and analytics by Windsor.ai. Here I have login and get data into sheet. I can do login first. API. This API key I can take from here, from this URL. Actually, I don't think that is super obvious. And the first time when I saw it, I was confused. But if you read this URL, you can see API key, and this we should copy this stuff, this code from this URL link. Add here and click login. Perfect. Now we still have login here, but as I imagine we already did login. So this is another moment that I found is not super convenient, because I don't know, like, did I do login or not? I can click it here again, and when I click here again, I will see my, yep, you log in as an, fine. Now we can get data into sheet. Same stuff as other Google Sheets add-on. We have right panel with some information. Here we can add a new query or talk with support. Let's add a new query. Query name J form by daily. By day, let's call it by day. Target sheet name. Here we should add sheet web do we want to pull data. I will call it like this. I already have the same tab that I pulled using other add-on, and here I add W to mark that this data pulling from WinStore. Target sheet name I copy from here. Data source, blended data. No, I want to, from data sources. Actually, I didn't use blended data yet. I didn't use this feature. Actually, I think it could be really nice and nice to use, but I didn't need it before, actually. So I will select Google Analytics 4. I will see here data sources that I connected here. I cannot add here new data sources. If I want to add a new data source, I go here to add data. Here select some data source like Google Ads. Let's connect. I don't remember if I have some Google Ads account. Grant Google Ads access. Okay. Oh, I can continue. Success, close window. Okay. Yeah, I can close this. Extensions. Get data into sheet. So I just need to reload the window. So I did authorization here for Google Ads, and when I add query here, I already have Google Ads and Google Analytics. So if you want to have more data sources, firstly do authorization on the connector website, and then you will have it here. Okay, query name. This one, target sheet name. This one, same. Data source Google Analytics 4. Select account. I have only my own account because I connected, if I go here to this tab, I connected only my account. If I want to connect more, I should add it here. When I add it here, it will appear here. When I reload this window, it will appear here. So I would like to pull data from Google Analytics demo account. This is J4 flooded. This is demo account, but Google doesn't allow it. So we cannot use any API for this Google Analytics demo account. So I will show you my data. It's okay. Select data range. Here we can have last something days. This month is here, and some days, some weeks, month, or year still yesterday. Or we can we like Monday? Can I get? Hopefully I can do it. No, I can't. I wanted to set up some fixed day till yesterday, and I didn't find this opportunity. So, for example, I want to pull data since January 1st, 2023 till yesterday. And in this connector, set end date to today. Okay. Okay, let's try. Not yesterday, but anyway. Select fields. We have some default fields name. I don't want campaign. I want, for example, date. Yes, I want source medium. You see, this is for me a bit weird because J4 has session source medium, user source medium, first user visit source medium, and session source medium. Here we don't have this breakdown. We can just source medium, and I don't know actually for which field this source is related. And I worked with other connector, with other data source. Like if Google Analytics, they have at least nice names for fields. For CRM system, I worked with HubSpot. It was a bit messy, these fields names, and it was really tricky to find fields that I need. Source medium. Anyway, source medium, we cannot split it. Channel. Yeah, again, we don't have field channel group. Fine. And I want to show select fields. I think metrics. Yeah. Here I should add metrics and dimensions. Active users, new users, bounce rate, sessions, for example. I don't know, just random stuff. I selected random fields. Then we have filters. Filters I don't need, but we can, okay, you see here. So here we have some, when we select fields, we have nice names. So with first capital letter, with spaces and so on. And when we select filters, we can select only from fields that we use for this report. And here you can see them as you can see them in API. So with small letters, without spaces, and so on. So we can use some filters, and we cannot use filters that fields for filters that we don't use in the report. So it's other interesting moment here. But okay, and operators equals, not equal, greater, like usually. And we don't have regular expressions here. Sometimes it's useful, but basically we have normal conditions for filters that we usually have. And we can use and or filters. This is convenient. Okay, I will not set up filters for now. And we can configure schedule. How often do we want to refresh? For example, I want to refresh, it's really fast, 1 hour, 2 hours. Actually, it's really rare when connectors allow you to refresh your data so often. For example, Supermetrics charge for this a lot. So if you need to refresh data like every hour, every 6 hours, you can pull it. It's really nice. For example, I will use 24 hours. For me, it's enough. And here I would like to have pull data here button, but I don't have it here. I need to scroll up. And I can save the query without data loading, and I can load data. Let's save it first. Okay. And now I can load data. Here are some details. New users to make the request. Please remove new users. Interesting. Okay. New users. I removed new users. Load data. I think I'll have. No. It works. Now I have. I can save it again. And I have error here. I can come back to my queries list. And here I have one query that I saved. As I understand, if I didn't click to save, I will not see this query here in the list. So if you created query and you really want to use this query again, firstly click to save, then to load data. And we can remove or edit. Let's click to edit. Okay, without new users. I cannot tell you why we cannot pull new users. Probably some issues with sessions and I don't know, really. Other thing that I didn't find convenient with this connector, I cannot change orders of columns. For me, it's not comfortable to work with this order of columns. For example, often when I merge data, I merge by date and source medium, for example. And in this case, I use like the lookup formula, and I cannot apply it here. So what I recommend you to do, I create a new tab, as we did with the previous connector. Same stuff. I will just copy it here. But here we don't have new users, but we have sessions. Okay. And I will call it WinStore. I added W. Okay. And here I will just use formula to pull data from columns that I need, and I will add order for columns that I need. What else? Active users. I mark them blue. It's just for me that I see that this data is here. I use formula. Active users is column A. So this stuff is not super comfortable, as you see. Sessions is column D. I don't understand my bounce rate. Bounce rate is column B. It's 1%. It's definitely not normal. So I have some questions for bounce rate because when I used J4 connector, I have different bounce rate. I pulled data for the same date range. I used this one, J4 Magic Reports connectors. So as you see, data from that connector is a bit different. Okay, sessions and active users looks fine. I can believe that it is fine. But bounce rate definitely is something wrong with bounce rate. But wait. Here this connector. Okay, GA daily we had 450 rows. Here with this connector we have only 30 rows. Same website. Almost same configurations, but something is wrong here. I don't know why I have only 30 rows. I don't have any filters. I have same account. I pull data from 1st of May till today. Filters. I don't have filters. So what I want to say is that this connector looks like this connector. Maybe I have to use something here. I don't know. Don't understand it really. Can I refresh it? Let's go to this tab. If I click load data, yeah, I have 30 rows anyway. All data is June, July, June. I don't know what is the logic here. Where is the problem? This is my question for this add-on. So from one point of view, it's nice to use. For my client, I set up Google Search Console, data loading, and it was comfortable. And I could pull accurate data, but as you see for Google Analytics, it really looks weird. So they have a lot of connectors. Google Search Console, let's try. But I think it seems that this service is not finished yet, that it is not perfect yet. Let's try to pull Google Search Console data. For example, Google Search Console. So it looks like promising, but not super ready for now. Can I pull? Do I have it? No, I don't have yet, so I need to close it. Extensions. Get data into sheet. Why I record this video? Because I think it's interesting to test different connector services. And not all of, sorry, it's already not comfortable. Not all of them perfect, but for some tasks, it's fine to use. Select an account. I have only one account here. Select data range. I don't know. Let's select last 28 days, for example. Fields, click date, impressions. What do we have here? We have here, you see, usually when you work with free connector to Looke Studio, Google Search Console to Looke Studio, we have two options, site and URL breakdown. Here we don't have that. We have all data in one place. So it's a bit tricky when you work with this connector for the first time, but it's okay. For example, clicks, date, impressions. Filters, no, I don't need filters. Refresh like 24 hours. And I will not save to check if I have this in my list with queries. I didn't click to save. I just clicked to pull data, load data. I loaded data. I have 24 rows. Let's change to last 90 days. Load data. I'm curious if I have more than 30 rows, because for GA4 I had 30 rows. Oh no, I have 90. So it's really something wrong with GA4 connector. But Google Search Console works well. You can see date, impressions, and clicks. For example, what can I do here? I can pull this data, Google Search Console data here. If I want, well, I can use it from here. I didn't click save. Let's go here. anyway, I have this query saved. So it's good. At least I will not lose it. So I think that is it. How can I finish this video? This connector looks promising. Some data sources are good. It's a bit tricky to use. It's from my point of view, it's not obvious how to use this connector. But if you have time to figure it out and to spend some time to understand the logic of this connector, basic version is only $19. So if you have a couple of data sources that you want to update daily, it's perfect, and I really recommend it. For example, Google Search Console works nice. For sure, they have a lot of different connectors, so I'm sure that some of them works well as well. I used Google Search Console. LinkedIn Ads was fine as well. I can confirm that it was nice to use. HubSpot was super tricky, and I can't say that it is perfect. It was really tricky. Field names there are a lot of duplicates with field names, so I think it's a bit raw and not prepared yet. Google Search Console good, LinkedIn Ads good, Google Analytics 4, so it's something is wrong with connector. So probably if you need it, if you need to pull J4 data, I recommend you to use as a connector that's free to use. For Google Search Console, yes. Let me know if you use this connector already, with which data sources, how do you find them work? Did you like them? Did you like how this connector work? I can say that for some cases I can use it, yes, because I have a lot of data sources and it's cheap. Though I can suffer a bit with interface for something. And yeah, they have good support, so it's really benefit. They really answer fast and answer for all my questions, and I think this is important. I think that is it about this connector. Let me know, this video is not paid. It was my initiative to observe it because I just use it once with one client, and I would like to share my experience with this connector. If you want to have some observation of other connector, let me know in the comments. It will be nice. I can test some other connectors as well. I like always to find new tools for my work, and I like to prepare the best dashboard that I can. So, please subscribe to my channel, give me like, comments, and see you soon.